So what do I play?
I don't know. Play whatever you want.
That's up to you.
It's a campfire guitar time. I can just play some chords, I guess. I don't know. Can you hear that right?
It's a little
Does it, like...
muffled, but I can kind of hear it.
Well, it is quiet and I'm far away, so wait.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
The campfire guitar. What? Was that any better?
I didn't hear
I
anything.
couldn't hear it at all.
Why? Give me a second. What if I played louder? Did you hear that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I just have to be aggressive. Oh! Nice.
Too
we got a
aggressive.
harmonica.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a harmonica.
Okay. Wait, yo, try and make a song as I play the guitar. Let's go.
I don't know how to play harmonica.
I don't know how to play guitar.
The only instrument I can play is a flute.
Fair. I can't play. I'm just doing this for the campfire time. Nice. This
Yay,
is nice.
music.
Yay, music. Okay.
I was just hit by a random
Oh.
force
Oh.
that I didn't know existed.
Oh,
What?
Okay.
alright.
Well, we're at
Well.
the therapy campfire.
Yeah.
Yeah, why doesn't... It did not say that when I made it. To be completely fair.
Well, it's the therapy campfire now.
I guess it is now. It's... Yo, Moon.
Sometimes stuff
Nice.
just happens.
Moon.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. So, which one of us is gonna be the first person to say traumatic things?
Are we actually listening to the therapy campfire?
It speaks to
oh.
us. We
Oh.
worship the campfire.
Oh. Welcome.
Welcome.
Well, this is sure to be interesting.
I vote the horse goes first.
Yeah, same. If we're
Yeah,
doing therapy,
same,
horse goes
same.
first.
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you go first, horse?
No?
No?
Horse does
No?
not want to go first? Okay.
The horse doesn't want to go first?
What
Okay.
is going on?
I don't know.
And there
And
goes
there
the
it
horse.
goes.
Hey,
Okay.
okay. How did we all end up here in the first place?
Like, at the campfire or like
At the
existing?
Both. First at the campfire.
First, well, we said we wanted to do a little campfire. I mean, I made it, and now it says therapy campfire.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're just hanging. You know, you're the newest member of New Helen. Let's go.
I am.
And now the
Oh.
horse is on fire. Sorry to interrupt.
No, why is the horse on
Um,
fire?
no.
Why are you on fire? Why is there a
Stop being on
zombie?
fire. Oh, we shouldn't have left the campfire. I'm going back to the campfire.
I did not just commit a
It's
murder.
safe. Nope. It's safe. Here, I will cook more fish. It takes a while.
Ow! Horse!
Oh, jeez.
Why?
This
The
is
one time I don't wear
gonna
my
be
armor.
interesting. Yeah.
Okay, well, hold on. Don't get
Yeah.
harassed.
Oh.
Anyway,
Like, what do people do at campfires? Do they like, yo, the fish is done?
well, they cook stuff and, I don't really know. I haven't been to a campfire in a long time.
The last
Yeah,
time I went
same.
to a campfire, somebody's hand got burnt off.
Oh, that's
Oh!
Well,
not very
not
nice.
off. They were just very dumb and stuck their hand in the campfire.
I see.
Well,
No,
People
but-
tell
why are you pointing
stories.
a bow at me?
There's a
We do
zombie
tell-
up there.
well, yeah.
There is a zombie.
Oh.
Go, Magic Horse, protect us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People tell stories at campfires. Like, is that... I know that has to be a thing, I'm sure.
Well,
Yes,
we've
people sing
sure got
songs at
plenty of good
campfires.
stories.
Well, we already did that. We did
Yeah.
the song part. We did
We
the
did
music
the song
part. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mike share.
Uh,
Okay.
I have so many questions right now. Why are
do
you
wanna
hitting
tell a
me?
Same.
story?
Stop, please,
Do
cease.
you want? Let's ignore the flaming horse next
Yeah.
bush. And do you want to tell a story? Either of you?
I mean,
I mean,
sure.
Or like
I-
how you
I
ended
guess.
up here?
Okay. I can do that.
yeah.
Okay, so oh. Why?
It's oh gosh.
Ignore them.
Also,
ignore them.
before I start, hi, Soup. It has been a while.
Hello.
I believe the last time I saw you was at the Valentine's event, so good to see you.
Yes.
But, so, I don't really know why I am here. I just kind of got bored of
Oh, I'm sorry.
living in the mountains, and I kind of wanted to go somewhere a little bit less lonely and, you know, actually socialize with people. And then a whole bunch of other complicated stuff happened. Why are you going to shoot me?
That doesn't seem
Ah.
safe.
That hurt a lot.
Are you good? Do you need the cooked fish?
I
Oh.
Can I finish my story, please?
Why?
Morris, please stop.
Okay, I guess not.
Continue your story.
But, anyway, so, basically, TLDR, I'm a god. I don't know how that happened, but apparently I'm a god. And, I can, like, strike lightning and stuff. I don't really understand it very much, but, I think it's true because the owner said it. And, you know, the owner is, like, law, I think. Although, actually, maybe not, because,
Did
well,
you guys get to meet the owner at the Easter event?
not at the Easter event, no. Well, after. Not at the event itself,
After?
but after. I unfortunately have a lot of experience with the owner lately.
Same.
I have never met said person.
I think you might be about to, considering from what's happening.
Yeah, the owner likes signs a lot.
And horses, for
Apparently,
some reason.
horses, yeah. occasionally
You
will
know-
possess my horse just because.
I don't have a horse, and I'm glad I don't. I just have
I
cats.
same.
Why horse on fire?
Fire horse. I don't think that was a good idea, Zoop.
Oh, the
I'm not
owner's
gonna lie
not
to
gonna
you.
like that at all.
I don't think that was.
If I'm being completely honest, I did not know someone was writing on it. I did not know how. I'm sorry.
Now you've done it.
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't know someone was writing on it. Ow.
Oh my god.
Ow.
Oh,
Soup,
gonna
come here,
die.
come here. I have food.
I do as well.
okay.
I did not mean to.
I didn't get to read what that said.
You have all forgot a person you have.
Why can't we just have a peaceful
We're
campfire
just trying
night?
to do a therapy here,
Fine.
What are
horse.
we doing?
We're
Are we
trying to-
doing the therapy? I just thought it would be fun. I just thought it would be nice.
Well, can you? No, I'm not gonna say that. That's rude.
So yeah.
We're just trying to have a nice campfire night. Really, we both have objectives.
Basically,
Are
the
you gonna
owner
kill
won't
me
leave
if
me
I
alone.
say it and it sounds rude?
And,
Please don't kill Soup.
Please don't kill Soup.
I'm not gonna say it because it would sound rude towards you, and I don't want to do that. Are you gonna kill me if I say it? This is very climactic. Well, you're gonna kill me if I don't say it.
I'd say just say it in the nicest way possible.
Yeah, that.
There is literally no nice way to say that. That's why I didn't say it. I don't really want to get killed. But either way, I'm probably gonna get killed. Hi. I was gonna ask why you're on a horse. Well,
What?
oh,
Oh, and there it goes.
and the horse is gone.
Ow.
Are
What?
you the horse? Are you a majestic horse?
They're the
Oh,
They.
two.
There's
There's
more than
two.
one.
there's
Oh, and
My-
my seat's been yoinked. Okay.
there's two. Can I remove these signs?
I wouldn't do
Okay,
They did it
they were
themselves.
removed for me.
that. Can you not?
Oh,
I'm
Just sit over here.
I'm just trying to sit.
Just sit
floating
over
is
here.
fine.
Please.
Oh,
I
that's
just want to campfire with
great.
friends.
Yeah.
I don't mock you. Which one of us was mocking you?
I don't think anyone's mocking. I think everything's fine. Hopefully.
Nothing is ever fine.
I hope. It was supposed to just be a nice campfire.
How about we try to ignore this and just keep telling
I don't know if that
stories?
will
Yeah.
make it worse or not.
Well, we're not
Secure
going
it.
anywhere by
I-
acknowledging it.
What drew you to this benevolent land? Of
To
New
New-
House?
A portal.
To New Houndland itself? Yeah.
Yeah.
Portal.
A portal.
What?
You're right back. Alright.
It's a long story. I ended up being taken into the end, and then I left the end, and I was here.
That is fun. I just kind of followed Carrot here.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. I gave
Okay.
a tour.
Well, welcome.
Yep.
It's great to have you here. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
Everything's fine.
You know, I was gonna ask, so how about this weather, huh? That
I
was
mean, the
imagine-
moon's
No,
nice.
It's a crowd.
Now there's a floating helmet.
That is.
This
Yep.
day
it's a
just
floating
keeps
crowd.
getting better.
I've met you before.
Mario, look behind you. Never mind. It's gone again.
And they're gone. I've met the crown before.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi.
It's
And
really
bye-bye.
tall. It's either a really
okay.
tall invisible person wearing a crown or.
And now
Yeah.
there's wings up there. Great.
Yeah, there was an armor set behind you.
Oh.
Why can't we just have a nice night?
Anyway, TLDR, I've been spending way
just
too much
wanted
time with the owner
to
lately. Who
camp,
wants to go
man.
next?
What?
Who wants to go next? Story time.
Of how we got to the New Houndland?
Anything.
Or how we got to
I
this
don't know.
world?
I just
Just anything.
I just don't understand. Nothing makes any sense, and I don't know why I'm here or how I got here or anything. And now I'm a god, and it makes even less sense, and I don't know what to do anymore.
Oh,
So
you want to join our story time?
just
Sure.
oh
fun.
well, yeah, we can arrange that when you're not trying to murder us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you joining the story time as well? Nice.
Okay, well,
That's
It's
great.
story time with gods, I guess.
Yeah. You know, I've just figured out something that most people don't deem as normal. Apparently when people are carrying stuff around, they don't just put it into their skin and absorb it. You know, I thought everyone did that.
You absorb things?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm not gonna ask how. But
liquid.
okay. You're up.
I am a liquid. Yep.
There.
Oh.
Ow!
Oh my gosh.
Ouch.
Was that meant to happen?
Oh.
You've been
Well,
redeemed.
now I'm back
Okay,
at my
it's fine.
house.
We're ignoring. Okay,
thanks.
anyways.
2 out of 5 people here got. Oh!
Hi!
Fun.
That's 2.5. 2.5. Who's the half?
I think I have an
Oh,
idea.
Mario.
Unfortunately.
And then there's me and Carrot.
Yeah, we're vibing.
Yeah, we're food.
Oh my gosh, we're food.
No, we're not.
You're food?
We're not
No,
food. Our
no, we're
names are
not.
food.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's not Mario who's the half.
Oh, hello again.
Hi!
Actually, 3 out of 5 people.
Well,
Hi!
I don't like that the
Who are
number's getting
you?
larger.
What?
No.
Ow.
Oh.
Who's the
I am
3.5?
Oh no.
Who's the half?
Oh.
And who's the third?
Me. I'm the half.
That would be the messenger.
So
That is me.
the
Yeah.
person with the wings is one, and Mario's one, who's the other one?
Who am
I
I?
found
I
this
can
too.
only guess.
Yeah, I can only guess since we were talking about you earlier.
Yeah, I
And then you
wonder who it
showed
could
up.
possibly be.
Um,
You shoot arrows. Do you know Genji from Overwatch? No.
Yep, that happens.
Yeah, me neither. But you shoot.
My bad.
that was not
And
purposeful.
I came along just for fun, you know.
You know, fair.
Hi.
I haven't
fun,
talked to
huh?
you in a while. What's been happening? What's up?
How do you know the messenger? Who is the messenger? I'm very confused.
Flight school. That's how I know the messenger. Flight
What does
school.
the sign say?
Yep.
I
That was fun, right?
just a dream.
Yeah.
What is this
And
sign?
it was just nothing. It's nothing.
Okay.
There's so many signs.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
signs.
that happens. It's fine. Ah,
There's quite a few.
Not right now.
yeah, true. Where? Oh, well,
You know,
why?
can I have
Why are you
just
doing
a
this?
just a
No.
little bit of clarification here?
Soup, take it from me. You're not getting any. No matter how
Why
much
are
you
you?
want it.
Why are you?
No.
I've been
Okay.
asking for
There is no
clarification forever.
context.
You don't get it, ever. No matter how
There
many
is
Why
no
times
can't
you
I have
ask.
context?
Wow.
It doesn't
And who's
exist.
the third god? If it's you're half, and
I'm
Mario's
half, indeed.
and the other person's one.
Never mind.
They counted themselves as two. Personally.
Two, half,
Two
I think,
gods.
and then me.
That's two, that's one, and I'm half.
Oh,
Yeah,
please don't burn down the tree.
it'll be fine.
I very much
Please
like
don't
my
burn down
nature
the
here. I'm very close with my nature.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. You talk? Of course.
I don't think anyone here
I
is
guess,
mute.
guess they were in the mood to talk finally.
I thought you talked with signs.
Oh yeah. Signs are cool. Lightning's cooler though, honestly, in my opinion.
Where are the cool pants? I want to see the cool pants.
Oh, I remember the cool
Pants,
pants.
What happened to the cool
guess-
pants?
They were temporary. To
I
say.
really like the cool
Just-
pants.
Let me just.
Aww.
Maybe they'll come along one day. I don't know.
One moment.
Oh, okay.
You know, this actually isn't the first time I've heard the owner speak.
Oh.
The first time I met the owner, I spoke to them for a bit. Yeah. Although, besides that, I'm just as clueless as you are.
Nice. Oh. What?
Fish? I'm just gonna cook more fish and pretend everything is fine.
That's what I do.
Because everything is not fine.
But I heard
Either
story
all of
time?
Oh yeah.
Do you have a
Yeah, we
story?
were.
Story time?
Yeah, we're doing a story time.
If you have a story, go right ahead.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead?
I did.
Yes.
He
and
told
no
a story.
spaces.
He did.
A hashtag and no spaces between them, I'm pretty sure.
So, anybody need therapy?
Is are you the reason it says the therapy campfire?
Maybe.
Most likely.
I do need therapy, but not from you.
Ouch. Just ouch.
Rude.
I'm gonna go kill something real quick because I feel hurt.
Oh,
I'll try.
There they go.
okay.
Well,
I'm
terrified.
no, it's fine.
What
it's
is
fine.
happening?
It's fine. It's
Soup,
just
it's
some
okay.
guy.
It is
Unfortunately,
not
this is
fine.
normal.
It's just some guys.
This is not normal.
It's
very
normal
much
for
is.
us.
Sad to say.
You have to get used to it.
Oh hi.
I'm sorry.
Like fans all to go.
I am. I just appeared, didn't I?
A little bit. A little bit.
Being invisible takes too much.
I see.
Actually, I'm in the EU, by the way. It's 2 a.m. I should really
It's okay. 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 It's okay.
Soup, don't cry. It's.
Please don't cry.
I
It's
know,
okay.
I know it's scary, but it'll be okay. It's just we just have to.
You know, we won't harm you in any way. Well,
Debatable.
My friend tried to stab me.
I
not
was shot.
Oh,
Just
hi.
saying.
bad, you know. We don't take cancer.
Also, you're welcome.
I had my
I
seat
decided-
forcibly
angry.
taken by a horse.
I don't know, I want to chat with the gay guy.
You realize that horse was me, right?
But still, a horse.
Okay, Soup, after this, we could go home and play with not as special but still special cat.
By the way,
Yes.
I decided to, I decided it might upset you all further if I killed this. So I brought it back. It was a very difficult thing to do. Even for a god. It was about 1,000 blocks away,
Turtle.
but I managed to get it back.
Turtle.
Turtle.
You guys can keep it if you like. Although if you don't want it, then
I think we'll
Name
keep
the
the
turtle
turtle.
grass.
Thank you.
okay.
Don't you have a cat named Grass?
Need to go
Grass
kill
is
something
nice.
different now.
What about
Okay.
Oh, Steven.
What?
Steven?
What? What? What?
Steven?
What?
Steven?
What?
Steven?
What?
Steven
What?
Reincarnation
What?
250?
I hear
I
Steven.
grabbed Steven.
What?
Where?
Steven! Steven, come back here.
Steven Reincarnation.
But he's already reincarnated
Can you
like
not-
7 times. It doesn't make any sense.
He.
I'm
Can you not?
Soup,
Do
it's a-
leashes not work on bats?
They don't. No, Steven is a free spirit.
Ah! They use a boat then.
Soup, it's okay. Soup.
Get in the boat!
I don't think they go in boats
Get
either.
in the boat! Get in the stupid frigging boat! You know what? I give up.
Scared.
I give up.
You don't
give
have
up.
to be scared. We're just gonna sit by the campfire.
Soup,
Why are
I will
And
protect
it'll be
you.
fine. Yeah, we got swords.
I
I am unfortunately a god, so I can maybe protect you, possibly.
I can
Yeah.
just right if I need to.
So I failed to catch a Steven.
Has side effects.
So I'm gonna go and create a Steven. Be right back.
Okay.
Steven
Hey, do you
number
know
8?
every time- oh,
I created a Steven.
Can I see him?
Steven?
Steven?
Oh, it's raining.
Ow.
Shut up, Rain.
Hello.
Go away.
Oh, he's in the bee home.
Get away, Rain.
Hi.
Thank you.
So you're the
Where'd he go?
messenger?
Steven!
You're the messenger.
Steven!
You're welcome.
What?
See, I'm not that terrifying. I'm not the most terrifying. Right?
I disagree. A lot.
Eaters are better.
Anyway, there's never not a reason that you show up, so I'm assuming you're here for a reason.
Nah. Hanging out.
I don't believe that for a second.
You look
Why not?
You have never
What?
just shown up
You
out of
look
the blue
cool.
without a reason before.
Thanks.
Sure I have.
When exactly?
Don't question me.
Bye.
Phoenix.
No.
Oh,
Bye.
Somebody just came out the portal.
Okay.
well, we were here to just hang out and tell stories and stuff.
It didn't end up like that.
Yeah.
Go on then, tell your stories.
Are you just gonna be up there?
For now.
Okay.
Who wants to go next?
I nominate the messenger.
So,
Okay then.
okay.
What?
Messenger, you're telling a story next.
I'm telling a story. What
Yeah.
am I supposed to be telling?
I don't know, some kind of memory.
I mean, we all said how we got here.
Oh.
Well, memories, I don't have many. I don't
Join the
remember
club.
much. Well, I don't remember much from before. You know,
No, I don't know actually.
I'm half god for a reason, you know? So,
I don't think I know.
you don't
Were
know?
you
I don't think I know.
They don't
were you
know.
once a full one?
No, no.
What separates a half god from a full god?
Well, they have something else.
I'm assuming that half is not mortal.
I am half god and half, like, let's say, I was immortal. I've just been scooped up by the gods and taken in. I guess you could say that. It was a long time ago, I don't remember anything. But now I'm the messenger.
Here, I'll put it in a simple way for you guys to think about. The gods kind of adopted them. The entirety of the god family.
I see.
Jeez, that was a lot of paperwork to fill out, though. Don't even get me started on that. And I had to do all of it. Oh, that was so annoying.
This is why they don't take in any mortals anymore. Too much paperwork, you know.
You have to fill out paperwork as
Yes, of
gods?
course we do. Yeah, there's so much of it. That's why I'm not around so much.
I see.
That just sounds annoying.
You know, I really
Go
wish
away,
this
Rain.
rain would go away.
Huh, thanks. I went away even quicker than usual. Sorry, just felt like getting that one out.
Really old fucking saying. Hey, I'm conscious of my
Language.
sayings.
Alright, well that was a great that was a great story, thanks, Messenger. Who wants to go next?
Welcome.
I think.
Language.
I mean, I guess I could tell a story. It's not really as well. I mean, I guess memories are stories, but it's not really long. It's just random snippets I remember before the tree. I had a friend. That was nice.
I sense a plot twist.
We're always together. We do everything.
There's a plot twist, isn't there?
Yep. That friend disappeared. And ever since then, until the tree happened, I just kind of sat there.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I don't know what happened to them. But every time they were away from me, I was just in pain. Not that I missed them, I was in physical pain.
Oh.
After that had gone on for a few months, I decided that I was going to go under a tree and sit there. And sit there. And sit there. Until eventually it consumed me and now I'm here.
Huh. Relatable. I mean, what? Nothing.
What?
But how's that relatable?
Oh, okay then. I'll bite.
Thanks for the story, Soup. Okay.
Who's next? Silence. Good. Nice story.
I mean, I don't really have any stories. Ow.
Farewell.
What?
Oh.
Soup?
Soup, where are you going?
Soup, wait.
Soup,
Farewell.
where are you?
Are you good? Where?
Where did?
I have to go.
Oh.
Uh,
Wait. Soup.
Get away, Rain. You're annoying.
Oh,
I'm sure Soup will be fine. Ow.
okay then. Well, this has been a lovely.
Oh geez, you both have arrows stuck in the back of your head now.
This has
Wonderful.
been
Yeah, I
a
wonder why.
great evening and great stories.
I don't think.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go be with the dogs now.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's...
can I come with you?
I'm gonna go with my dogs.
You know, I should probably, you see,
We have very important private business with the dogs.
yeah, that, so,
Untrustworthy.
Yeah, but it's
I
not...
think they want to be alone.
considering what you did the
owner.
last time you were here, I would disagree with that statement.
Oh, they didn't kill anything. Not anything.
You buried a dog alive.
You did...
Yeah, but I didn't kill it. That's good for me. Oh. Mm. Maybe if I just...
Huh?
Maybe if I just do this real quick.
Very confused, Mario.
Me too.
My dogs aren't even up here.
Never mind.
Oh!
I regrettably have to go and take care of.
Okay.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, bye-bye.
Well, that was weird.
Yeah.
Also, did Fear move Hades because Hades is not in?
No, Hades is right over here.
Oh,
Messenger, are you good?
okay.
I'm fine. What? Hades, Greek god of the underworld.
Hades is a dog.
Yes.
You saying the dog is a god?
Well, no, but the name
Oh.
from like a long time ago.
What? Do you know who that is?
May have heard of. Maybe I don't know. I don't know anything.
It doesn't matter much.
See. Why are you just... I mean, not to be rude. Why are you just staring at the dog?
I mean, got nothing better to do, you know. Being immortal and all. It's very
Fair.
boring.
Fair. Well...
Oh, not the
I don't
darn
know.
rain again.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I mean, you can take it away, right? Just tell it to.
I can?
Well, pretty sure that's a thing, you know. With your wings representing lightning. You just tell it to stop raining.
Okay. Stop raining.
Oh,
There it goes.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. I mean, you have your wings. Shouldn't be so hard to understand what you can do.
I don't understand anything.
Ah, that's fine. I don't have wings at all, so.
I mean,
I guess I'll go then. You two do whatever you want, like what you have to do. I'll leave.
all right.
All right. Uh,
I mean,
Bye.
bye. Good seeing you
bye.
again, I
Yeah.
guess.
Till next time, I guess.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
And they're gone.
Well,
I really hope tonight would be the one night things like this didn't happen.
yeah. That was I really did not enjoy that.
Yeah. I hope Soup's okay.
Yes, Soup did not seem good.
Yeah. But, I mean, what do you want to do now?
Well, let's see. We could do campfire therapy.
This time minus the scary gods that go invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be fine, I guess.
All right. Sure. Let's.
Race you down there.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh, what the heck? I didn't use a firework. How is that fair? Oh! Mario, you good? I feel like this counts that I won.
Whoa. Took me a little longer than I expected.
I think I won that one. Yeah, still have more fish.
How many fish do you have?
At the moment, 33 raw cod and 6 cooked cod.
Huh.
I was given a lot when I was getting my new cat. So how does therapy campfire start?
Uh, I don't know. What is something that is really troubling you?
Uh, the owner's presence in my life. For the majority.
Felt and agreed.
Yeah. For the most part, I can ignore it until things like this happen.
Yeah. I used to just write it off as like, well, that was weird. Anyway, moving on. But now I kind of can't do that because it's like all the time, and now there's other people involved, and now I know it's not just me seeing things, and that makes it a lot harder to ignore.
Yeah.
Oh gosh darn it.
Oh.
Go away, Rain!
Oh.
Well, that's proving useful.
Yeah, I mean, fun party trick.
Sure.
What's other good therapy questions? Ow. I got no clue. These past few months have been just a lot.
Yeah, agreed.
It for me personally, it went from kind of vibing by myself, everything's fine, to just speed of just events, just wow, that are pretty hard to understand.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
I can relate to that. I was just kind of chilling by myself in the mountains, and then all of a sudden, no, you're going to meet new people. No, you're going to the end now. Nope, you're in a new country. Nope, you're a god, and it's a lot to take in, and I don't really understand any of it.
Yeah. Surprisingly, the new country thing is one of the only things I can really understand.
Yeah, imagine
I like-
that forming a new country being the easiest thing to understand.
Yeah, that's really weird to think about. I don't think that's how it's supposed to be. It's just nice, though, I guess, feeling like I have a little control, building things and overlooking things here.
Yeah. Definitely needed to leave the mountains. Got really lonely and boring. Now I have friends, and
Friends are nice.
yeah, but unfortunately they don't really make things any easier to understand. Because they're all just as confused as I am.
Yeah, I mean, if I figure out anything noteworthy, you'll be the first person I tell.
You know, I really wish that I could just go to bed and then wake up and all of this was just some wacky dream. And then I can go back to living normally and just kind of existing and enjoying my life.
That is so awfully relatable.
But I go to bed and then I wake up and this is still the way it is, and I'm sad.
Yeah. But I think the most we can do is make the most of it. I mean, we've got a country, we've got friends. I'm... I don't know, you can control when it rains? That's always a nice plus.
I guess so. I mean, if I had to choose between controlling the rain and being a target for people trying to kill me, I'd probably pick. Yeah, actually, wait, I said that wrong. Let me start over.
Yeah.
If I had to pick between controlling the rain and not being a yeah, this
I I understand.
I would probably just be like, it can rain. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. It's it's a time.
Yeah, it sure is.
I feel like I may have lied a bit earlier when I said I didn't have a story. Oh.
Oh gosh darn it. Would you quit it already? We're trying to tell stories here. You're not involved. Please go away.
Imagine if the rain itself could tell a story. Can you imagine how many things the rain itself has seen? Like, whoa.
That's a good point.
Yeah, like it rains all the time, like everywhere. Whoa. But, yeah, I mean, it's everyone was telling like how they got here and like where they were before, like where they live now, and it's it's just uh I I trust you though. I I guess I am not from like this world itself. Like I'm from a completely different universe, I guess. That's as much sense as I've made of it. And believe me, I've not made it much sense of it so far. But my entire life, I I didn't really live anywhere. I was kind of just wandering around in where I used to live, I guess I'll call it my old universe or whatever. It nobody really liked me much. The thing is, their gods didn't exist. And creatures with I don't know, leaves on their head and that act a little funky didn't exist. Everyone was one way and I did not fit that, as you can tell. So my entire life, I mean, I tried to make friends. I tried to move into villages. They were always scattered. They tolerated me for a few days and then eventually just told me to get out, that I wasn't welcome, and it wasn't great. I mean, I got used to it. I was certified wanderer. I I, I picked wild food. I foraged around, and I kind of just lived my life. And then the weirdest thing is how I got here. I mean, I was just walking, as you do, and suddenly everything was different. It's like I walked through some type of rift in the universe. Everything, the whole landscape. I mean, it was sort of similar, but it was here. And I tried to get back at first. The rift disappeared, and I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first met people, I was really surprised because I thought they would all hate me as well. But people are like normal with that, and like I'm not alone here. It's a lot to take in. Even after these few months, it's still a lot. Sorry if I'm rambling. I trust you with all that, and you've told me your story and everything that's happening. I thought I should do the same.
Well, that is quite the story.
Yeah. It's interesting. I don't quite get it.
Well,
But I'm trying.
well, however that happened and whatever the reason is, I'm glad that, well, I don't know if, I was gonna say things are better for you here, but I don't know if that's exactly true considering the past couple of months.
I mean, I have friends. I have an actual house. That's nice, I guess.
I mean, that's true. Certainly sounds like more than you had.
Yeah. I like trying to appreciate the small things. It makes things a lot nicer.
Well, I appreciate you trusting me enough to share that. Um, and I mean, I had no idea. Really? Now?
Of all times, really.
Shoo! Go away! We don't need you here. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by the sky, it's well, it's great to have you here. I'm glad that, you know, however this happened, whatever the reason may be, it's been nice having you around, and I hope that if there's anything I can do to I don't know, make your life any better, let me know, because I hate hearing that you know, didn't have the best experience and whatever with people, and I'm glad that, you know, you've been able to meet people and make friends and whatever, but you know, a lot of this doesn't make sense. You know, your story doesn't make a lot of sense to you, mine doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but at the same time, I feel like, because it seems like we're all, in a sense, maybe not coming from exactly the same situation, but in a way we're all kind of in a similar situation where we're all having some weird things happen and we don't really understand it, but it's kind of bringing us closer together. And, you know, we just have to keep believing that eventually, at some point, we'll figure everything out. And until then, I think all we can really do is keep, you know, just stick together and have each other's back, and, you know, try to make progress where we can. But, you know, just feels like there's a lot of people in similar situations, and I feel like, you know, in one way or another, we're being brought together for a reason. So I can't really offer you any clarification at the moment, but I'm sure that one day all of us will understand what's really going on, and hope we can help each other figure that out.
Yeah, of course. Thanks, Mario. I'm, for what it's worth, I am glad that I'm here now, and I've met everyone here.
Well, that's good.
You want me to put more fish on the campfire?
Sure. Sure.
Ow. I am not fireproof.
And I am not gravity proof.
No.
Well, this has been a much more productive therapy campfire session, wouldn't you say?
yeah. I agree with that.
One day it'll all make sense. At least I hope so.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
If not, then, well... But it will. But it will. One day everything will... It has to, right? One day everything has to clear up.
Yeah, I mean, we can't be left in the dark forever. It'll all make sense.
Where'd you get the fish, by the way?
Soup gave me the fish because I have a new cat now.
Oh.
Yeah. The name is really hard to remember because it's a lot of words, but something it's not as special but still special cat. Something like that.
I've had
think
it
the
about up
rain-
to here with you. Okay? It's just... Stop! Stop! Why? Why? Go away!
I think the rain really wants to rain.
When we are finished campfiring, you can rain. Okay? Okay.
Yeah, the campfire will get put out if it rains. Like, what the heck?
It's almost like it's doing this on purpose. Like there's something, somebody knows what's going on here and is. But no, that couldn't be it. No.
Nah. No way.
Well, I'm personally getting pretty tired.
Yeah, it's been a long night. Very long.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say goodnight to the dogs and then probably go get some sleep.
Yeah, I should do the same. My dogs are pretty far away. But hey, oh, maybe tomorrow we can name the turtle over here and probably bring him
Ooh.
out of the boat.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
He does not really fit in the boat, does he?
He does. I don't think he's very happy. We can fix it tomorrow. We can build him a little house. Yo.
Yes, turtle house.
Absolutely. Turtle house. Where should we put it? Maybe like it could be like a little hobbit hole under here.
Yes. It can double as Soup's hiding spot for when the owner shows up.
Yes, I'm writing this down. Turtle hobbit hole. I won't write the soup part just in case the owner comes around.
Okay.
But it's there.
All right.
So see you tomorrow?
Sounds good. See you tomorrow.
Alright. Have a good night.
You too. Thank you, Luna. I don't know why. It feels like every time I do this, I always jump into some like inspirational speech. I don't know why. You want fish? What, you want fish? No? Okay, no fish. You want Hades? You want fish? Fish? No? No fish? How about flesh? You want flesh? Flesh. There we go. Who wants flesh? You want flesh? Flesh. I don't think you can eat bread, unfortunately. I feel like every time we do lore, I just jump into like this. I'm sure one day everything will make sense and work. Every time. I don't know why I do that. I don't understand it. Okay. It really seemed like it. Like right when I was you know, I was having the moment with Carrot when I was like, you know, Carrot was opening up, and that's when it started to rain. I was like, okay, someone's definitely but nope, I guess Minecraft just said nope, it rains now. It now is when rain. Okay, well, chat, I will be back in just a moment. I need to take a wee break, but I will return shortly, I promise. So I will see you in just a moment. Alright. I'm back. Cool epic. Also, I didn't get a chance to say because I was doing lore. Shrimp, if you're still here, thank you for the ort. It is beautiful. I want to show it on stream because... Actually, wait. I want to go through and show like all of them because they're awesome, but maybe this isn't the right stream. Shrimp drew ort of me with sword and shield and it's epic. And Shrimp also did ort of Fear throwing eggs at me and all their epic things. This video is sponsored by Therapeutic Campfire Sessions. Indeed. Okay. Okay, you proved it. You proved it, Luna. You proved it. It's just okay. All right, it's proven it. It's Luna was not manipulating the rain. Therapeutic Campfire Sessions. Let me put my armor on so I don't embarrassingly die after landing from an elytra yeet. I beat it. All right. Anyway, back to if you were here for last week's lore stream, you will remember the market stalls, that we kind of completed construction on last time. If you were not here, you missed out. Let me tell you, it was 6.5 hours of non-stop frickin' content. Anyway, yes, Morkit. We have filled these all with bread. Yes, including this one. This one has bread in it. The only one that does not be currently full of bread is this one. We're missing a stack because I needed food to not die. Actually, speaking of, I could probably go harvest the crops and start filling up the barrels, because I don't think that's been done for any of the other crops yet, so I will do that. Also, why are there random crafting tables here? Alright, whatever. We do kind of have random chests right now. We've got a lot of blocks. We've got... Yeah, they're kind of scattered right now. We do have a lot of wood and a lot of seeds as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to chuck my entire inventory in here and just go harvest some stuff. And that'll be that. Actually, I should probably take... I guess I don't need to take the fireworks with me. I could save an inventory slot, whatever. Well, I probably should take... You know what? Screw it. It's not that big of a deal. I will take my food and my... Actually, you know what I'll do instead? Is just in case something were to go horribly wrong. What am I doing? Never mind. I'm being not smart. Alright. Yeet! Alright. We are back over here now. Yay. Alright, so what we could do is we can... Because what I've been doing is basically... I did it once, is I've just basically go through, farm everything, and as I'm doing it, just kind of replace with seeds, so that it... Well, I mean, obviously. But, take everything that that I'm farming and basically put it in the barrels. Over in the marketplace, because the main thing that I think New Houndland might be known for is crops. We have this massive farm that Carrot spent hours and hours and hours on with everything. I mean, wheat, potatoes, carrots, beetroots, pumpkins, melons, bamboo, sweet berries, glow berries, sugar cane. It's got everything, right? So I'm thinking that we're probably going to mainly be a kind of a crop trading nation, kind of like... I'm trying to relate it to a specific country throughout the course of history, but I don't really have a specific country. So maybe like ancient Mesopotamia, right? If you know, you know. Why is this patch just carrots? Wait a minute. Why? Hold on. Why is that patch just carrots? What? Hold on. Why is this random patch in the middle of the wheat field just nine carrots? Why? Why is this... The Fertile Crescent, you know, like, that's what I was going for. But rain! Actually, you can rain now, it's fine. It can rain now. That's actually okay, because we actually want it to rain so the crops grow faster. So I'm actually okay with it raining. So that's fine. The rain is fine. But yeah, I'm thinking like Fertile Crescent, ancient Mesopotamia, kind of like a farming civilization, you know? Where we just kind of chill. Alright, I will check that out. Good job with the timing. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, like, now it can rain. Like, see, now is actually a good time for it to rain. Because the crops can grow. But, Yeah, I'm thinking we are basically just going to be like the food supplier of the hopefully the SMP. That would be really really great. I don't know if it's going to come to fruition that way, but we've at least gotten off to a good. I won't say it. 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 It's Fear's thing. I won't say it. What is all this stuff doing in here? Wait a minute. Is it? Can I use this? Can I use this? I really hope I can use this because this is like free market stall stuff, but I don't know if I'm allowed to use this. Will I get like murdered if I use that stuff and put it in the market stalls? I don't want to die. I don't think I'll be murdered, but I don't know. You know, obviously we need to keep enough stuff for us to stay afloat, right? We need to keep enough wheat to make bread. Because, I mean, all we ever really eat is bread anyway, right? Because what are we going to eat besides bread? You know? Like real talk, real talk. What are we going to eat besides bread? On this SMP, what are we going to eat besides bread? Like if we're talking serious, what besides bread are we actually going to eat, right? Like we'll probably be friggin' tried before the royal court if we eat anything besides bread. So, not that I would want to eat anything besides bread because bread is amazing, but and it's good for your toes. I don't know. Somebody told me that. Yeah, we're going to be hopefully a farming metropolis. I don't know if that's the right word, but whatever. We're going to be a successful farming civilization, I hope. And hopefully get some good resources once the market stalls are fully set up, because then we can actually trade. Whether it's in a lore sense or, you know, just people genuinely need resources or whatever. You know, we'll be able to hopefully supply them with food or at least materials for food. And in return, they will give us, I don't know, hopefully diamonds or netherite or something useful, right? I mean, what could we theoretically ask for in return for like food? I'm trying to think of like when we start setting up prices when the market stalls are done. Like, what's going to be like what's our desired currency here? What are we going to be actually trading this food for? Because it could be anything, right? I don't know why these carrots are here, but I'm snagging them because this is just not sitting right with me. So I don't know why these are here, but I'm taking them. But like realistically, what is our target here? Like, what resource do we really think we're gonna need? I mean, technically we could charge whatever. We could kind of run a bartering kind of thing where like it's not one specific price for things. It's like, all right, what do you have? What do you have that I want? And I'll give you bread or carrots or whatever for it, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a, you know, pound for pound, a stack of bread is a diamond kind of thing, you know? It could be open to interpretation a little bit, you know? Where we can kind of do whatever and obviously make our own prices, but I mean, like, kind of set exchange rates and be like, you know, a stack of bread is a diamond, or, you know, 10 iron, or whatever, you know? Then that may not be realistic, and that might not be what we actually end up doing, but I'm just throwing that out there as an example. Because with us having this massive farm, like, I have not seen... The only thing I would say that could rival this is Cocaine Village, right? That's the only thing I could see potentially rivaling what we have here is Cocaine Village. And that's just sugarcane, right? Like, Carrot's got some pretty big farms at their house, right? My wheat farm is small. My sugarcane farm is small, right? My pumpkin farm is basically non-existent. Not to mention I basically haven't been back to my house at all anyway. So we kind of are the one-stop shop, I guess, where we're kind of supplying all sorts of different types of food instead of just focusing on sugarcane or anything else for that matter. So I'm hoping that first off this idea for a new nation actually works out, because obviously it's still in its infancy, right? We're still kind of working on things. The Declaration of Doggo Pendants still needs to be written, you know. We've still got quite some ways to go here, but you know, we have basically at this point defined what we want to be, and that's a trading nation, right? We grow food, we give it to you, you give us goods in return. Or potentially services, right? And it could be services in return, right? If we really think we need some kind of, say a mob farm or something. Say we really need EXP. We're struggling to get access to EXP. I don't think that'll be the case, because I'm pretty sure the Nether Hub hooks up to the Guardian farm. But let's just say we really needed a mob farm, and we could get a master builder like... I don't know. I know Cheese is a good builder. I know Dusky's good with redstone. I don't know if redstone would have... Probably would have something to do with it. But, I mean, Dusky's already part of the nation anyway, but let's just say he wasn't, right? We could pay Dusky in food or other resources to make us a mob farm or something. Or Hunter if we needed some PvP training, or, you know, whatever. It could literally be anything. That's what's nice about this, is we're not blocking ourselves into a corner. You know, we're open to so many different ideas and so many different methods of trading, and literally we can do whatever we want with this. And I think that's what makes this so great, is we are basically defining what we are and then leaving it open for, all right, if you want what we have, what can you give us, right? We're not saying you have to give us this. What can you give us, in what quantity, and then we'll determine, you know, is that enough? Or how much can we give you for that, maybe, is a better interpretation. Say something's not worth a full stack of bread, you know? Like, maybe, you know, worth half a stack of bread, or 16, you know. Again, like, there's a lot of different ways we could go with this. And I really hope, because I've tried stuff like this before on other worlds, you know, setting up, like, a metropolis, or that, again, I don't know if that's the right word, but setting up something similar, like a bartering system, and it just didn't work because people weren't really that interested in it. So I hope that's not the case here. I hope we can actually find, you know, a use, I guess, for these resources, because obviously keeping ourselves fed is number one, is front and center, right? And we can pretty much never run out of food, right? I mean, we've got pretty much all of the market barrels filled up with bread at this point. We're going to have a ton of excess bread when I'm done farming here, right? Basically, including what I took from that chest and everything. We need, I think, 3 stacks of wheat for the last stack of bread we need to go in there. We're going to have a lot of excess food, and that's just bread, right? We're going to have a ton of seeds that we can replant, right? Or potentially sell. If people, right... That's one thing we could do, because I think one thing that could really... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. One thing that could make us really, really, really successful, and I'll have to discuss this with other people involved, right? Our most expensive item might be, like, seeds. Or, maybe not seeds. Maybe seeds, because bread is definitely the most popular food on the server. But what I'm thinking, right, is make our most popular or our most expensive item seeds. So that way, if people want to do this themselves, right? If people want to make their own farm and not get from us, they have to pay extra, right? Like, if you are going to try and do this on your own, you need to pay extra. Now, obviously, right, like, people could go out, break some grass, and start their own farm. You're not getting a farm this size, right? Which is what I'm thinking we'll probably have to offer some kind of deal, some kind of discount to really make people think they're getting a bargain here. Because you could go set up your own tiny farm with basically no resources besides a hoe and, you know, punching some grass. In, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes you could set up your own farm, right? To set up one of this scale, you're going to need a lot more than that, at least in terms of time, right? You know, you need to collect water and you know, whatever else. So I think bulk buying is probably going to be where our money is. You know, people buying in bulk what they won't really be able to grow on their own, I think is probably going to be where we make a lot of our money. Anyway, now that I've just rambled on and on about that, I'm going to go craft that last stack of bread that we need. I thought I heard phantoms. Okay, apparently not. And we are back. Ow. That's the carrot stand, okay. This is the potato stand, and this is the bread stand. Alright. So what we can do is just go bang, 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 stack of bread, plunk this right in. Hello, friend. I'm going to have to fight you off with a hoe, because I don't have any other weapons on me right now. But you're wearing armor, so that's going to make that very difficult. I'm going to take a hit here, but it's fine. Oh, now I'm being double teamed. That's not very nice. Okay. It's alright, we're good. Gotcha. Alright. Cool. Anyway. The bread chest is complete. Alright, so the bread stand is done. The bread stand could be open and functioning at this point, right? The bread stand is good to go. Now we add to the seed chest. That's going to be... This chest is going to be all seeds for the moment. Now, we could turn this into barrels eventually, right? We could pretty much do whatever. I mean, again, if we want to sell seeds, if we want to expand and make more market stalls, I mean, again, we could literally do whatever the heck we want here, right? But for the moment, we'll keep all of this in a chest. Now, do I craft all of this into bread? Because what else would we really use wheat for? I mean, cake, maybe? But, like, why would you eat cake? Why would you make cake when you can just make bread? Like, it's a lot easier, you know? Like, you don't need to get milk. You don't need to get sugar. You don't need to get eggs, although I could probably supply an infinite amount of eggs from my personal chicken farm back at my house. Anyway, all I'm saying is bread is a lot more efficient, in my opinion, than cake would be. It takes less resources, and, you know, I just feel like it's a lot more portable as well. Anyway, 3 extra stacks of bread have been created already. Fantastic. And I guess we could start off the carrot stand since I have some carrots on me. There we go. And that will be all for the bread for now, unless any grew, which is possible. And I will go check and see if any wheat has grown. No wheat has grown, and we will move on to the taters. Alright. I think the thing is, I don't want to start chopping down the bamboo because I don't know how bamboo growth works. Like, can I chop it here? I don't know enough about Minecraft to do it. So I don't want to break something accidentally. What if I just broke everything first and then replaced everything? Let's do that instead. One thing I don't know what we're really going to do is poisonous potatoes. Because do they have a use? Do poisonous potatoes have a use? Like, I mean that genuinely. Besides, like, trolling, right? For someone who's never played Minecraft before, hey, eat this, you know? Do they have a use? Because, like, what do we do with them? We're going to have a lot of them. With how many potatoes we're farming, we're going to have a lot of poisonous potatoes. So, actually, wait. Because I forgot they added the compost bins, right? Could we turn poisonous potatoes into compost? Like into bone. Doesn't it come out as bone meal, or am I stupid? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know enough about the newer Minecraft updates to know what to do here. But if we could turn poisonous potatoes into bone meal, that could potentially be very useful, because again, we're going to be bulk breaking a lot of potatoes at the same time. So if we could turn poisonous potatoes into something useful, that would be great. Because right now before they just kind of existed, you know? Like, there's not really a crafting recipe or like a potion recipe or anything that uses them, if I'm remembering correctly, which I may not be, forgive me. I went through a phase where I played very little Minecraft, and then I got invited to Fear SMP and I started playing a lot more Minecraft. So if I'm wrong there, please let me know. But seeds can be put in the composter. Okay, it is bone meal. All right, I thought it was bone meal. Well, we do have a lot of seeds, though. So if we don't end up selling the seeds, we, I guess, could make bone meal out of them, which we could use for trees, which maybe could get us apples, if we wanted to sell apples or saplings or something like that. So that could potentially be something as well. I don't know if that would be something that anyone else would be interested in. I'm just thinking of how we can expand, right? Because I feel like for us to really maximize our profits and actually make significant gains, we need to be in as many fields as possible. You know, sell as many different items as possible in order to give us the best possible chance of any given item that we sell being able to turn us a profit. Maybe I'm looking at this way too seriously. I mean, it is a video game after all. It is a video game. It is a fictional universe. But I overthink things like this all the time. It's quite literally what I do. So, I don't know. Just a thought. I mean, the market stalls were my idea at the end of the day. But, you know, that doesn't really mean anything. That was a lot more potatoes than I expected to get. Poisonous potatoes are still useless. Oh, darn. Alright, that's... Huh, okay. I'm interested to see, then, or to think of, like... Could we sell them as, like, artifacts? I'm trying to turn everything possible into a profit here. I know that, like, that's not, you know, like, who would buy that? I know, but, like... you know... I don't know, man. I'm severely overthinking this, but you know, like, do we sell it as like, hey, this is something you don't get every day? Buy our poisonous potato just to have it. Like, I don't know, man. I'm taking this way too seriously. I'm treating this like this is an actual country that I created, and I am afraid that it is going to fail and not exist anymore if I don't do something major. Which, it's not that serious, but I don't know. I'm being weird. Forgive for being weird. I'm just a big weirdo. That's my entire existence. Oh man. But you know, I'm really glad that I've been able to participate in Fear SMP. I was invited to season 1. For anyone who doesn't know, I was invited to season 1. And I did join season 1. It was only for like a day or two, because I was genuinely so busy and so far behind in the season that like I genuinely like I ended up getting removed from it, and I wasn't even upset about it. Like, I genuinely did not use it at all. So like I didn't really have an issue with being removed from it. But Fear invited me for season 2. And first off, that was really thoughtful, because I barely went on at all for season 1. But season 2, I was like, I mean, yeah. Heck yeah, why not? And first off, it made some great content. Second of all, it got me more used to editing, which was fantastic. And third of all, it's just been a lot of fun. It's been so much fun. Like, genuinely, it has been more fun than I ever possibly could have imagined. I've met so many great people great personalities, people who I genuinely, not in just a lore perspective, but like people who I genuinely really, 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 really like as people. Like, I don't know if there's someone I've met who is still in Fear SMP that I would be like, oh no, I don't like that person. You know, I don't know if I would say that about anybody. Like, I genuinely have met a lot of amazing people in this season. I'm really, really glad I got the opportunity to come back and to actually participate in season 2, because I've had a lot of fun so far. So shout out Fear for giving me that opportunity, and for numerous other things. If you know, you know. If you don't go looking. Just don't. Or do if you want. I don't care. I can't control you. But if you know, then you know. But yeah, I'm gonna replant all the taters. If any wheat grows, I will harvest it and go make more bread. Probably keep it for myself because I'm a sneaky fiend. Another thing that I actually have personally used with the crops in New Houndland is villager trading. Back at my base, Dusky set up a room with a bunch of villager trades. We can basically trade iron, diamonds, you know, whatever, for emeralds, right? And then trade those emeralds for some really, really solid enchanted books. You know, mending, high protection, high unbreaking, things like that. So I've taken some of the crops, because there's some farmers, right? I've taken some of the crops and traded it for emeralds and been able to get some better enchantments on my gear. So, and you know, of course, I verified that I was allowed to do that. You know, I didn't just want to steal crops and go, you know, for my own personal gain. I mean, we are in a nation here. It's not all about me. It's about everybody. It's a country. We're supposed to work together. But you know, it leaves us open for a lot of options, and I'm actually almost out of rockets. I should probably go grab some more rockets. That's another thing Dusky made, is a way to get a lot of rockets. Alright. Now, do we cook the potatoes before we sell them? Or do we just leave them as is? We could do either. I'm just thinking, like, if we cook them, we could probably charge more for them. Because we went through the effort of cooking them. I don't know, just thinking of it from a business perspective. But whatever. Give me the bread. We are up to 19 poisonous taters, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But 19 taters. And we fly back over here. Alright. Looks like some more wheat has grown. I shall snag. Although me dying with the elytra, that was really funny. That was genuinely really funny. like I genuinely that was funny. Is this where the horse came from? I don't know. Hello, Boat Man. How are you? But that genuinely made me chuckle. That was obviously. I mean, I think you can probably tell by my reaction it was not. It was not intended, but it was still funny. Alright, anyway, we will start with the carrots. Yee. Yeah. I haven't used elytras that much. That's kind of the update where I checked out, not gonna lie. Beyond that update, I haven't done a whole lot, honestly. It's kind of upsetting, honestly. Like, any of the newer stuff, you know, pretty much post 1.9, I kind of checked out. You know, still kind of new to, you know, beetroots and deep slate, and even to an extent like prismarine and stuff like that. I remember back in like 4th grade when like we were all excited for Minecraft 1.8 to come out. Like, I remember back in like, maybe it wasn't 4th grade, maybe it was 6th grade, but I remember my friend Dom, I had a group of friends who just loved Minecraft. It was actually how I started playing Minecraft. It was my friend Ben, back in 4th grade, introduced me to Minecraft. He was on a creative server, and he had a quote unquote job at a club on that creative server. Oh, I hope I still have that journal. I had a journal. Oh, memories. I had a journal back in middle school. It was like a Harry Potter inspired journal. It like the front of it was like a bunch of Harry Potter references and stuff, and then the back of it was like you could write whatever you wanted, kind of like I don't know really how to describe it, but it was a it was a journal, and basically there was a section in the back of the journal where it was kind of like a free write section where you could write whatever you wanted. Like the front of it, or like the front part of it was kind of like some. I really hope I still have it somewhere. If I threw it out, I'm gonna cry. But it was there's some good memories. In fact, there's the username of the owner of the club. Reet! Wait, Reet! Reet! Reet. Hi, Reet. M farming Reets. But yeah, I had this journal. Oh, I loved that thing to pieces, man. Me and Ben had so many fond memories in that journal. I really hope I still have it somewhere. I will be genuinely crushed if I don't have that journal. I don't know where I would have put it, but goodness gracious, I hope I still have that journal somewhere. There's so many memories in that journal. We wrote down, what did we write? Oh, we wrote so much stuff down. We would just write in this journal at lunch, like every lunch period. We would write stuff down in this journal, and it was so much fun. It was just, there's a lot of carrots. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna start replanting because I physically don't have the inventory space to not. I'm also gonna eat some bread so I don't accidentally eat a carrot. But no, I did this journal. We would spend like entire lunch periods writing like top 10 favorite Super Mario games, or like just random crap, man. Like, you know, oh man, I have so many memories. And we ended up writing the username of this guy cuz he ended up firing. I think I ended up getting a job at the club as well, and he ended up firing me and Ben. I don't remember what it was about. It was like literally right when I first started playing Minecraft, so I had no idea what anything was or what anything meant. I genuinely didn't even know how to I genuinely didn't even know how to play the game. The controls were. It was the first WASD game I ever played. Like, to other gamers at that point, WASD was like, that's how every game played. That was the first time I ever played a game where WASD was the control set. I had never played a game like that before. So the controls were completely foreign to me. And like, when I first played Minecraft, like the first day, I begged my mom to get me Minecraft. Because Popular MMOs was my favorite YouTuber back in the day. I watched every single one of his frigging videos. I loved his content so freaking much. And, and I wanted Minecraft so badly. So badly. I got it right around the time I started my YouTube channel. Same year, 2014, I think. And oh my goodness, because I had no idea what anything did, right? Like and the first thing I did, right? The first thing I did when I got Minecraft was install a resource pack. That's the first thing I did. I installed, I don't remember the exact name. I think it was like a Super Mario All-Stars resource pack. It's the first, pretty much the first thing I did when I got Minecraft was install a resource pack. So I never really knew or understood what any of the basic or normal Minecraft items looked like, because for the first couple months I played Minecraft, I only used this resource pack. So, you know, like, diamond armor was like Mario armor or whatever, and like iron armor was like Luigi or like, I didn't know what normal Minecraft items looked like, because genuinely for like the first X number of months I had Minecraft, I just used this resource pack. I didn't know what normal Minecraft items looked like. And I was such a freaking bozo. Oh my gosh, I can't physically describe how terrible I was at the game. I mean, I didn't know what anything did, right? Like, now, for context, I had played Minecraft Pocket Edition for like a really long time before this. I didn't know what anything did, right? Like, I sucked at Pocket Edition. I was terrible at Pocket Edition, and I didn't even know that was physically possible. Like, I got Minecraft Pocket Edition on my Kindle Fire from back in the day, for like $7, which was an absolute steal. And I would genuinely, if this doesn't tell you how much of a wuss I was back in the day, I would be scared and like look away from the screen. I was genuinely scared of, like, what I would do is I would dig down to bedrock in creative mode and fall out of the world. That scared me. That scared child me. I refused to look at the screen while I was falling out of the world. Do not ask why. I do not have an explanation for you. But what I can tell you is that I was a total wimp, and I don't understand why. I don't get it. I don't get it. Although I do remember, I had a nightmare once. I had a Minecraft nightmare once. It's like the only Minecraft nightmare I've ever had. I had a Minecraft nightmare way back in the day when I was playing like Pocket Edition or whatever, or like right when I started playing Java. I like fell into a cave and I was shot to death by a skeleton, and then I woke up. I had that in combination with like this other dream, like at the same. I'm my brain is not functioning properly right now. I'm sorry, because I'm remembering this dream. Like, it's one of very few dreams I remember. But I had like two weird dreams on the same night. I had a dream where I was like, this was not Minecraft related. I had a dream where I was like in this town for some reason, like this town. The best way I could describe it is like Snowden from Undertale. Keep in mind, I did not know what Undertale was at this point. This was probably before Undertale even existed. It almost was like Snowden from Undertale, like there was snow everywhere and it was kind of like a cozy little town or whatever. And for some reason I was like put on trial and like I was going to be executed, right? So this like massive burly dude walked up to me with an axe. I was standing on stage in front of everybody, like old execution style, like, you know, French Revolution, Victorian style, where everybody gets to watch, right? And he swings this axe to go to like chop off my arm, but all he does is like dent the bone. And I woke up and I swore I felt the dent in my bone from the axe. It was weird. I know it like wasn't real or whatever, but like it's one of the weirdest dreams I've had. It doesn't make any sense, but I remember it very vividly for some reason. I remember going into my mom's room and like that was at the time when I was, you know, if I had a nightmare I would go and I would sleep in my parents' bed for the rest of the night. You know, like a normal wimp child. But yeah, I had a dream where some guy tried to chop off my arm with an axe, and like I felt instead of chopping my arm off, he just dented like my shoulder, and I felt the dent. Like I woke up and I felt like a pain or like a soreness in my shoulder. It didn't make in my left shoulder. It didn't make a lot of sense. But But yeah, that I had a dream like that one time, and then later on in the same night, I had the. I'm pretty sure it was the same night. For some reason, it makes me think it was the same night. I had the skeleton get shot and die in a cave dream. I don't know why I remember that, but I do. It was weird. I don't understand it, but that yeah, I had that dream, and it was really weird. There's some dreams I remember very vividly, and then there's some dreams I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this one portion very vividly and nothing else. Because I don't know, that's just dreams are weird. Dreams are weird, but no, I only ever had one Minecraft related nightmare, and yeah, it was me getting shot by a skeleton and dying. But yeah, I'm weird if you couldn't tell. I'm a strange man. But I grew up on Super Mario Brothers, and then this whole new wide world of Minecraft was introduced to me around the age of 10, and I never looked back, and now I'm 18 and I still love everything about this game. But yeah, it was oh my gosh, I was such a, because I remember at like the very beginning, crap, hold up, I need to move something into my offhand. At the very beginning, when I first started playing Minecraft, I had no idea what was going on. Like genuinely, you could try and explain things to me. It was terrible. I was the most incompetent human being to ever touch a computer. It was it was sad. I mean, you would just cringe. But yeah, I don't know, but I was really bad at Minecraft. And then one day I just got unbad because I figured out how to play survival, and that's when I got my Minecraft realm, which stayed up for literal years. I mean, people, I shouldn't say people used it for years because that's not accurate, but I have so many fond memories on that realm. I can bring it back, you know. People might actually play on it because I actually have friends that play Minecraft. So people might actually use it. Like, I used it a little bit during quarantine. A little bit. Like, I had some people play, we played survival, like legit survival on there, during quarantine. Why did you do that? I did not mean for you to do that. We played survival on there during quarantine, and it was fun. I don't know. It's just, I remember all of the memories I made with my friends. Like my middle school friends, way back in the day when we played Minecraft. We played Minecraft. Oh my gosh, we would spend our entire weekends from like sun up to sundown. I'd get up at like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. I should probably explain that. So when I was like young, like really young, I would do the polar opposite of what I do now. If I get up before like 10 a.m., it's a miracle. Back in the day, I would wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, even on like weekends. That was normal. Like, I would do that. I would wake up like every single day, school or no school, at 7 a.m. I don't know why I did that, because there are so many hours of sleep I could have caught up on. But I would wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning every single morning, and I don't know why I did that. I mean, don't get me, that's when I had to get up for school, was 7 o'clock in the morning, and then that's when I'd get up and start getting ready for school and whatever, and take a shower and whatever. For years and years and years, I got up at 7 o'clock in the morning. But as I got older, I started sleeping in on the weekends because school got more and more tiring. But I don't understand why as a child I would get up so early. Like I would, because the thing is, my parents had a rule. You had to ask before you went to go play video games, right? You had to ask. So I would get up at 7 a.m. I would go into my parents' room where my mom, who at the time, she was working night shifts as a nurse. So she would get home at like 6, 7 in the morning. My mom would get home from work at like 7 o'clock in the morning. And she would just be trying to go to sleep after getting home from a work shift. She worked in the ER for like pediatrics. So she was working with like, you know, just born babies and stuff like that who were in really critical condition. So she would have like a really, really, really hard night of work. And then little 7-year-old me or like 10-year-old me would wander into her room and be like, Mom, can I play video games? And then we eventually instituted a rule where you couldn't start playing video games till 9 o'clock in the morning. Like, you had to wait. Was it 9 or 10? I don't remember. It was either 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. You had to wait till like 9 or 10 in the morning before you started playing video games. It was a rule. It was just a rule. Maybe that's where the sleeping in started. I was like, there's no point to me being up at 7 o'clock in the morning if I can't play Minecraft. So let me just sleep in till 9. That'll make it better. I don't know. That might be where it started. I don't know. But yeah, we instituted this rule where you couldn't start playing video games till like 9, 10 in the morning, and on Sundays you couldn't until like 12 p.m. or like 1 in the afternoon, because I went to a Catholic elementary and middle school, so the assumption was everybody was at church and everyone was out until like 1 p.m. So nobody was available to play video games anyway. Plus, we were probably going to church, knowing my mom. We were probably going to church too. So we wouldn't be allowed to play video games until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. But I remember early 9 a.m. mornings. I would walk downstairs and just sit at my kitchen table and just wait for my friend Ben to call me. Or wait until it was late enough in the day that I thought it was appropriate to call Ben's poor parents, who I probably woke up so many freaking times. Can Ben play Minecraft? Oh my gosh. I love Minecraft. I lived for Minecraft, man. I really did. You know what we would do? I very vividly remember, like the first time I ever got on Mineplex. If anyone remembers Mineplex, I know people don't really use Mineplex anymore. If you remember Mineplex from not back in the day, but way back in the day, like 2014 Mineplex, like that's what I'm talking about. Like the original Mineplex, before the classic lobby that everybody knows with the the pets and everything. When like. Because I remember my friend Ben introduced me to, like, Turf War back in the day. Oh my gosh, Turf War. If you've never played Turf War, you've never lived. Let me tell you that right now. If you have never played Turf War, you have not lived your life and you need to go play Turf War, okay? Go find a couple bucks, alright? Find a couple of dollars. Go get yourself a Minecraft realm for a couple of months and load up the Turf War minigame. You need to do it. I'm telling you. You have to. If you don't play Turf War, you haven't played Minecraft. And that's just how it is. If you've never played Turf War, as far as I'm concerned, you've never played Minecraft. My friend Ben and I would, oh my gosh, we would just play rounds of Turf War on Mineplex. And it was so much fun, and we didn't get bored. We just didn't get bored. We had so much freaking fun. But there were servers Ben tried to take me on, other servers that involved, like, killing people, like PvP. I wasn't allowed to do anything like that when I was young. I wasn't allowed to play, like, shooters. I wasn't allowed to play, like, COD or anything like that when I was young, right? Like, I had a Wii, right? That was my console growing up, was a Wii. and I could not play any shooters, right? Like playing Fortnite when it came out was a stretch. I could not play any shooters. So my friend Ben would try to take me on these PvP servers, and I'd be like, Ben, I'm not allowed to play games where people get killed. I'm not allowed to kill people, Ben. I can't do that, okay? And he'd just be like, dude, what? I'm like, it's a rule, okay? It's a rule. I'm sorry. I can't kill people, okay? My mom says I can't kill anybody, okay? Oh, the memories. The memories! The memories! They're all coming back to me. Where did those times go? I need those times back. Why does life have to be so hard? I want to go back to being 10 years old again when I can play Turf Wars with Ben every day. I want to do that forever. But I can't. Maybe I'll get, you know what? Now that I know so many more people that play Minecraft, maybe I'll get my Minecraft realm back. Because I know, you know, probably a couple dozen more people than I knew when I last had my Minecraft realm in operation. Maybe I'll bring it back. Maybe I'll bring back the Minecraft realm, and we can vibe and we can have some more good times on there. I have so many builds that I haven't seen in probably years, bro. There are some. Listen. There are times I wanted to make a freaking YouTube series out of the builds that me and other people made on my realm. My realm is a time capsule. My realm is a time machine back to a time where things were simpler and nobody cared, and the only thing people cared about was getting your homework done in the evening. And then you waited and you prayed for the weekend to come faster so you could play Minecraft with your friends. Because back in the day, I was not allowed to play video games during the week. I could only play video games on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Starting from like first grade, third grade, my parents thought my brother and I were spending way too much time on the Wii, so we were not allowed to play video games during the week. Up through, I would say, 7th, 8th grade, maybe even into high school a little bit, we were not allowed to play video games during the week. So we you know, every passing second was getting closer and closer to the weekend when we could play video games. And honestly, you know, at the time it may have been incredibly frustrating, but now it brings back so many freaking memories, man. I remember, this is actually a neat little story. So basically, Steelers and I, those of you that know Steelers, Steelers and I used to go to the same school. We went to the same school from pre-kindergarten, so age 4, up through, I think it was up through 3rd grade. We went to the same school. So that's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, that's like 5 years, right? We went to the same school. We were best friends. I mean, we spent every freaking waking second together. And then Steelers moved away. Like, fairly far away. Like 8 hours away from me, to the point where like I couldn't easily see her anymore. So the way we stayed in touch was Minecraft. We would play Minecraft together. That's how we stayed in touch after she moved away. And you know, I may actually start crying. I may genuinely start crying on stream because there's so many memories I have on this game, and I've been able to make so many more since I've been on Fear SMP, and I'm just so happy for this opportunity, and I'm so thankful. I think I took the videos down, but I made a video series. I made a video series with Steelers on my Minecraft realm way back in the day. I don't think the videos are still up. Thank the Lord. The camera angle was so bad. Because I was recording the videos on a camera. I was recording my computer screen with a camera, right? Like, I didn't know screen captures. Well, I knew screen capture software existed because I saw other people using it, but I didn't know how to get it, right? like Streamlabs was a foreign concept to me at this point. I had a video camera that my parents got me for I think my 10th birthday or something. I had a video camera and Minecraft, and I made it work, and the quality was terrible. But you know what? That's how I got started on YouTube, man. A little video camera and my favorite games. That's how I started doing YouTube, and well, here I am, spending my evenings streaming when I am not copiously going over my notes and frantically studying for college finals. But, oh my goodness. I really hope I get to show some of this stuff off at some point, because there's so many memories. So many memories, man. My entire childhood is this game. So I hope at some point I renew my realm or something and I get to show off these incredible memories I have, because this is my childhood. This game is my childhood. This game is my upbringing. This game is how I stayed in touch with one of my absolute best friends after she moved away. And how I made so many incredible memories. And it really makes me emotional because, you know, this game really means so much to me, you know? You might think a simple little $30 game is, it's an experience, but, it can't really mean that much to you. But it really does, this game means so much to me. And I've made so many great memories over the years, and I'm so glad I've been able to meet so many amazing people, and use it to grow my YouTube channel and to meet even more amazing people, and it's just I'm really blessed. I'm really blessed, man, that I get the opportunity to do this, and I'm so glad that Minecraft never, I never gave up on Minecraft, Like, there were times when I would be bored and I wouldn't want to play Minecraft, but, I never called it quits on Minecraft for good, Like, I'd always come back. Even if I didn't play it for a while, I'd always come back. Yeah, it's hands down, like, listen, if you ask me what my favorite game of all time is Minecraft. It's not even close. Don't get me wrong, there are games that I love. There are games that I cherish many, many memories with, but Minecraft will forever be my favorite game, and nothing is ever going to change that, right? Nothing. Nothing is ever going to change Minecraft being my favorite game of all time, because simply, not just because of the gameplay, but because of the memories, right? I grew up in the era of the Minecraft parody revolution. That's what I refer to it as. When every popular, like, hit pop song had a Minecraft version, right? I grew up in that. I would unironically listen to those songs and be like, this is fire. That was an era, don't get me wrong. But I grew up in that. That was my era. That was my childhood. Was, revenge. That, that's why I was so happy when it became a meme. I was like, I'm not alone. More people grew up on this. I have school tomorrow. It's a very busy day for me. Have a great night. You too, Tasia. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. But no, I've got so many memories, man. So many memories. One time I made my mom, what we would do is, every year my family would take a vacation for a couple of weeks to the same spot. It was this beach town, and we absolutely loved it. And every year my mom would make a playlist of songs to listen to on the drive. I won't reveal the name of the city, because that might end up doxing me or something, but we would put together. She would put together this playlist back when you burned CDs. back when people burned CDs, right? So this was early 2010s, right? Back when people burned CDs, and that was a thing that people did, and nobody cared about pirating and whatever. Um, we would make a we'd burn a CD. We'd have just this CD of songs we'd listen to on the drive every year, you know, depending on what was popular. And one year I made her put Minecraft parody songs on the CD. And then I realized how cringe it was and was like, "Mom, please turn this off." But you know, just memories, man. So many memories with this game. Grew up on VHS tapes. I remember we used to have a VHS player way back, man. Like, we had a VHS player. Oh my gosh. I remember that old thing, man. Pretty sure we had Airbud on VHS. That's like the only thing I remember about the VHS player, is we had Airbud on VHS. That is the only thing I remember, is that we had Airbud. That's it. I remember nothing else about the VHS machine other than it was this tiny little box TV looking thing, and we had Airbud on VHS. That's all I remember. That's the only thing I remember about VHS, is we had Airbud. I don't think I ever watched it, but we had Airbud. That's all I remember. Oh, the tapes. I've ruined a fair VHS tape in my day. I would just keep pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling on the tape. And then my parents would come down, it would be completely freaking ruined. That's probably what happened to Airbud. Probably why I never got to see Airbud, is because I freaking completely mutilated it. I remember when we got rid of it, and you know, we put a TV in the basement, or maybe we had a TV at the same time. I don't remember. But oh my gosh, I remember the size of that TV. We only got rid of it a couple of years ago. We got rid of it a couple of years ago, and brought down, because this weird situation happened, right? Where a like bolt of lightning hit my house or something, some part of my house, and fried up my PlayStation a couple of years ago. So we had to buy a new PlayStation, and we ended up needing to buy a new TV as well. And we ended up moving the current TV up into my parents' bedroom, where they had a smaller TV. So, like, this is the main TV in my living room I'm talking about here. Like, a bolt of lightning or something hit my house and completely fried, like, everything electrically, right? So we had to get a new PlayStation. We ended up having to get a new TV. And we moved the old TV that was working up into my parents' bedroom. But then that TV stopped working, and then we needed to get a new TV for my parents' bedroom, and the TV that we bought didn't work. We got it from, like, Costco, and it didn't end up working. So we got a different one. That one did work, and we ended up, I forget if we returned it or if we ended up buying another TV for the basement. There's a lot. There's like 4 or 5 TVs involved here. I know, it's a lot. But we ended up getting a smaller, slimmer TV than we had in the basement. What we had in the basement, the best way to describe it, is just think of like your old box computer monitor, but then multiply the size of it by, like, I don't know, 25. That's what the TV was. It was this massive box TV. And my goodness, was it heavy. It was freaking huge. So I remember my dad and I trying to lift it, to move it when we were getting rid of it, when we brought the new TV in. Oh my goodness, it was frigging enormous. It was massive. Absolutely massive. It was, and there was no real grip you could get on it. So it hurt my arms, man. It hurt. But yeah, with the box TV, man. And then we got the new TV. We didn't really end up using the new TV that much. Was it a new TV or was it? No, it was a new TV. It had to be a new TV because it's still. Yeah, it was a new TV. I think we ended up using like an old one down here for a while. But the screen, like you could see like the lines on the screen and like the discoloration, and you knew it was gonna go. And then eventually it did, and we got a new one. But moving that box TV was hard. It was really difficult, man. But since then, and that was, when was that? Was that my freshman year of high school? No, it couldn't have been. It had to have been longer than that. I think it was like 7th grade? I don't remember when the lightning strike happened. Unfortunately, not the only terrifying lightning strike I've ever been a part of. That's a story. That's actually a really good story. I should do story time streams. I need to do that. Somebody remind me to do that. I need to start doing story time streams because I have a lot of good stories to tell from my experience in life and high school and stuff. So someone remind me to do story time streams because I really should do that. That would be a really smart thing for me to do. So story time. It was my freshman year of high school. It was my first semester of high school. Was it? Was it my first? I think it was my first semester of high school. So I was just getting into high school, right? And it was like the one day that semester that my math teacher was absent. I don't remember what she was doing, but she wasn't in school that day. So we had a sub, and it was raining outside. And basically, how do I describe this? So this is the room that we were in. This was our outdoor athletic facility. We call it the Bubble. It's a it's like a makeshift athletic facility, but it's got a giant it's almost like a huge tent. But it's got this giant like covering over it, right? So for like when say it's raining, right? The cross country team could practice in there instead of running down the road, which they would normally do. So it was just an alternative athletic facility. What happened is I remember looking out the window because like there was a window right here and you could see the bubble here. A flash of lightning. I don't remember if it hit the bubble or if it hit like right between the classroom and the bubble. But oh my gosh, it may genuinely be the scariest thing I have ever seen. About, I don't know, 50 to 100 feet to my left, right? From where I'm sitting in this classroom, there's just this bang! And I look out the window, and this ball of lightning strikes, and this ball of light is like halfway between the room and the bubble. And it just made this massive friggin' bang, and everyone shot up, and the instructor shut the lights off and got everybody up against the wall. We didn't know what to do. We were all freaking out. It was terrifying. It was genuinely really, really scary. And then the next block, the Wi-Fi went down. I don't know why I remember that detail, but the school Wi-Fi went down next block. That was fun. But yeah, it was scary, man. I mean, just this loud freaking crack of lightning, and this ball of light is outside the window. And no, the Wi-Fi. Yeah, then the Wi-Fi went down. May or may not have been related. We don't know. But no, that was scary. That was scary. What other scary situations have I been a part of in high school? Well, there was a scary situation I was in middle school. We had this class, we just called it library. We had a library in our school, right? We went to the library for library. What was library? Good question. Nobody knows what library was. Library was basically, you would read a book, and then you'd do a project on the book. That's pretty much all library was. Is you would read a book, like you would take out a book, like every week, every 2 weeks, right? And you would read it, and then you would like do a project on the book. like an activity of some kind. One time we got called for a lockdown, which I don't know what the correct term people use is, lockdown, active shooter, whatever, right? Basically, we were supposed to all get up against the wall where nobody could see us, and to practice if there was ever someone armed in the building, right? The problem is one of the library doors didn't lock. Like, the lock just didn't work. And the teachers would come down the hallway, or the principal would come down the hallway and try every door, right? So they would jiggle the handle, right? They would jiggle the handle on the door to make sure it was locked. And we would all freak out whenever the handle jiggled, because we're like, oh, somebody's outside. No, it was the teachers, obviously. We never had a situation where someone was actually armed in the building, right? I think the closest we ever had was some kid had like an asthma attack or something. And they needed the hallways clear so they could get the kid out on a stretcher. I think the kid ended up being okay. And that was when I was like in second grade. I was like, oh, we had a real lockdown. Like, it was just a kid like passed out or whatever, and they had to clear the hallway so they could get the kid out of the school. But anyway, the library door didn't lock. So when they went to jiggle the handle, they just ended up opening the door. And for a moment, I panicked. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to die. Someone is coming into the room. And then I realized it was just the principal. And I was like, oh. Never mind. But, like, if there was a shooter, we all would have been dead. We all would have been dead. The door didn't lock. We all would have been freaking screwed. And then they implemented this policy where the doors had to be permanently locked. Okay, so tell me if anybody else had this happen in their school, right? What the schools did is they would permanently lock all the doors, but they would put these magnets over the hole where the lock slides into, so that you could open the door, or you could slide the door open if you needed to enter or leave. But when an active shooter drill happened, they would slide the magnet out. And then the door would firmly lock and nobody could come in or out. Because I remember, I think my high school still does that. But these magnets, they put these magnets over the holes where like the little latch would slide into. So that they could just take the magnet off, right? And then the door would lock. So they permanently kept the doors locked. So instead of having to lock them when the drill happened, they could just slide the magnet out and close the door. And the door would be locked. And we did that for years and years. And then we put in like curtains, blackout curtains so people couldn't see in the room. Which I personally think is stupid. Because if there's blackout curtains, if someone breaking into a school sees blackout curtains, they're 100% going to know that there's somebody hiding in that room. So I think the blackout curtains are stupid, right? I think they're dumb. Another thing I think is dumb. Like, if a person looks into a room and they see a bunch of like hastily pushed over books and stuff still sitting on desks and stuff like that, they're also going to know there's somebody in the room. So what I think you should do in the event of an active shooter, try to hide your books, right? Make it look like there's nobody in the room. Or maybe have like a big locker or something to throw all your books into and close, so that it looks like there's no books in there. So that there's no sign that there's anybody in there. Then get up against the wall so they can't see you, right? I think the way they go about active shooter drills is just not right, in my opinion. Like, if someone has a weapon and is coming into a school or any place, right, to harm people, the way it's set up right now is not going to prevent that, right? If they look into a room, they see books and computers and whatever all over the place, they know somebody's in there. They're not that stupid. They know somebody's in that room. Which is why I think the blackout curtains are dumb. Because even if they didn't see the books or whatever, right? If the blackout curtains are down, they 100% know somebody's in the room because somebody had to be in the room to put the blackout curtains down in the first place. So I think the way they have it set up for active shooter drills is very, very poor, and it's not going to work in the event of an active shooter. It's just not. It's very, very poorly executed, in my opinion. I don't think anyone is actually going to be safe in that scenario if there's actually an intruder. The way it's set up is just it's just not like, if there was like a closet or something you could put people in, okay, but again, with the scattered books and everything, they know somebody's in there, so it's just not gonna work, man. But whatever, that's just, how did we get on this topic again? I think I was telling a story about school and whatever. Okay, whatever. Just don't have windows from the hall into the closet. There, that's it. Yeah, or you can just not have windows on the doors. That's actually a very good point. Just take the windows off the doors. Just have a door be a door. That way they can't see if there's people in there or not. Whatever. I think the way it's set up is dumb, but whatever. That's just my personal opinion. Thank the Lord I've never been in an active shooter, and I hope myself or nobody else ever is in an active shooter. You know, it's unfortunate that, you know, you hear about these kind of things on the news sometimes, and it's really, really sad. But, whatever. You said closet, brain ain't working. Oh, classroom. Oh, gotcha. Okay. American schools, the beloathed. Honestly, screw the American school system. I'm just gonna say it. Alright, listen. I love my high school. I absolutely love my high school. I've met some amazing people at my high school. I'll have friends for the rest of my life that I met at my high school. Screw the American school system. I hate it. They make you memorize stuff for tests. There is no incentive for anybody to memorize anything beyond using it for a test. There's no incentive whatsoever. When you can literally Google anything at any time and get any information that you need. There's no incentive. Absolutely none. You memorize things for tests. You're put into a situation where there's a social hierarchy where if you're not an athlete or look super fit or pretty or handsome or whatever, you're not at the top of the social hierarchy, especially if you don't have good social skills and you're not good talking to people. So it basically sets people up to get bullied or feel like they're not being whatever, you know, they're not being treated right or ignored or whatever. I hate the American school system. I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb. I don't like how it's set up. I think it's really, really dumb in a lot of different ways, but whatever. Also, hello, Juicy. Your ort was beautiful. I liked it very much. The ort was very nice. And I'm glad you got a chance to see a Broadway show. I saw a Broadway show a couple of months ago, and it was a really, really great time. School hierarchies are literally so dumb. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, my high school is in a very rich part of my state. So there's a lot of people driving into the parking lot with Dodge Chargers and Teslas and BMWs and, you know, all these rich cars, right? I've got my grandma's old car, and I am perfectly fine with it. You know, I don't need a Tesla. I don't need some really fancy car. I just need a car to get me from point A to point B and keep me comfortable and safe while I'm doing it. That's literally all I need. Are those default member badges? Yes. We had old member badges, but they were all, like, Among Us related, and then Among Us died, so we decided not to use them anymore. We do, actually, maybe we should do a contest. maybe we should do a contest. Maybe that would actually spur some interest in the channel for once. Is do a contest. Do a member badge contest. Have people draw or make art for member badges. Then maybe we could add a third member level. We have an excuse to add a third member level. And like best designs will be chosen as member badges. I was going to do that for a channel banner too, or like channel art or something, and then I just never did it. I mean, I did it way back in the day, but I was going to do it more recently, and then I just never did. I should do that, because we have a lot of really, between me and Fear and Carrot and everyone who's in the SMP, we have some very talented artists in all of our communities. I mean, and just generally people on the SMP as well are very, very, very talented. So I think that would be a great idea. Because I know Luna and Soup and who else does art? TL does art, a lot of art. So that's what we should probably do, is because we do need member badges. Also, Juicy, if I may ask, why are you still a member? Like, I don't upload consistently at all, and the content I do upload is mid at best. Why are you still a member? Like, I feel like I have not at all earned that kind of loyalty from people. I appreciate it, don't get me wrong, I appreciate it, but I do not feel like I have earned that kind of loyalty from anyone, considering my current upload rate and schedule and everything. I don't feel like I have earned that kind of commitment from anyone. But yes, I'm absolutely down to do a member badge art contest. That sounds like a great idea, actually, because we need member badges badly. Because every now and then somebody will become a member, and it doesn't distinguish them at all because they have the default badges. So, whatever. But that needs to happen. I'm gonna lose my voice soon. My throat hurts. I can feel it. I should probably end stream soon, honestly. It's like 10:30, and I did promise my mom I would try to get some sleep tonight. So I should probably end stream soon, and my throat is starting to hurt, so that's another reason I should probably end stream soon. But I'm enjoying talking to people, and I'm having a good time, so I don't know. I will join, even though I'm approaching finals very fast. I wish I had more time before finals. I have 3 finals in 2 days this week, and I'm not happy about it. I have 2 on Wednesday and 1 on Thursday, and I'm panicked a little bit, but it's okay. But I wish you the best of luck on your finals, Luna. I'm sure you will do fine. Oh, alright. I've just been running around harvesting wheat for like the past hour. My finals are coming up and I'm dying. Confidence, you got this. If I'm not allowed to severely panic, you're not allowed to severely panic, okay? I severely panic over anything, so if I'm not severely panicking, you're not allowed to severely panic. Alright? That's a rule. I panic over absolutely everything, so if I'm not panicking, you can't panic. That's just how it is. I'm just decreeing, that's how it is. I'm a freaking nervous wreck over everything in my life, so if I'm not worrying about something, you are not allowed to worry about that thing either. I'm going to severely panic if I want to severely panic. No! No! Illegal. You are not allowed to severely panic. I thus decree it is against the written law, and you're not allowed to. The good old spoon stab. The classic. We love to see it. We love the spoon stab. It just keeps growing. I'm gonna be here forever. Alright, it's like... wow, my throat really hurts. Alright. Okay. Good thing I have water. I did bring water. We do thank Cake for that one, yes. Agree. I think that's going to be all from me for this stream. I was really only planning on streaming for around an hour, hour and a half. And of course, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours because, that's just how this kind of stuff works. You know, I was only planning on streaming for an hour and a half last Sunday, and I ended up streaming for 6.5 hours. So. Also, what do we think of the graduation water bottle, ladies and gentlemen? I can't show you guys the other side because it has the college logo on it, and I don't want to dox myself. But what do we think of what do we think of the bottle? I got a new water bottle. It holds more water than your normal water bottle, and I've been using it a lot lately. So I'll try to make it tomorrow. I'll most likely be finishing this drawing. All right. Tomorrow, there's a lot of things I want to do tomorrow. Number one, I have videos that have been sitting on my desktop for 2 weeks. I made 2 tier list videos with Jinji and Yoshi a couple of weeks ago. And I've been meaning to upload them because they literally require no editing. And I still haven't done it because I'm a bozo. So I hope to get one of those up tomorrow. And I will hopefully get an announcement out about the member icon contest tomorrow as well, because I don't have the energy to do that tonight, and I still have to figure the minutiae of that out and get something more official. So I will hopefully be getting that out tomorrow if I have time between school and studying for finals and whatever the heck else I have going on tomorrow. I really hope I don't have too much else going on tomorrow, or else I'm going to cry. But it's fine. It's fine. But thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, if you've stuck around this far, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. I love you all very much, and I will see you all next time. Peace.